Welcome to a new edition of 2-Year-Olds in Training for the Harness Edge. I'm Harold Howe. We're with Blake MacIntosh at Meadow Branch Training Center near Flamborough Downs. Blake, you got a slew of them, 18 2-year-olds, and we're going to look at 9 of them today. Most of them fillies, interestingly. By choice or good fortune?
Well, we usually look at the fillies first because they're more reasonable, and we don't spend a lot of money on horses, on babies. It ends up fillies, and we try and mix in a couple colts. I think we got 3 colts out of the 18 babies.
One of them we're going to start out with, Sports Column. Sports Rider Colt, 20,000 out of Lexington sale.
Yeah, he's a nice colt. He's flashy. He's got 4 white feet and a little bit too much chrome for me, but I liked him at the sale. He has a little bit of an offset knee. That's why we got him for 20,000, and he goes very nice.
Training with him was Two Sides of Love, a Sports Rider filly, 13,000 out of the same sale.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of short leg on her, but she's got lots of go and can fly.
And the other one in that set was Twin Bee on a Roll with Joe filly, 14,000 out of Harrisburg.
She's a really good-looking filly. I tried to buy a couple others of Twin Bees farms, but they all look too good, and she looks really good. She just doesn't have the pedigree to go with her looks, so that's how we got her so cheap.
As we've seen in the past videos, and people discussing, it's been a soft winter compared with last. Everybody's track, for the most part, seems to have been pretty good, and not a lot of lost days. Same for you?
Yeah, we've had a great winter. We've been in like 25 or better with 18 of them, and you can't complain about this winter. We didn't need to go to Florida this year, that's for sure.
Second set, we'll start off with the filly I know you particularly like, Guidette Hanover, an American Ideal filly, 6,000 out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, I was sort of shocked we got her for that. Tim Klemenzik and I, Tim had me look at her when I went down to Hanover, and I liked her a lot. When we got to the sale, Tim didn't like her because she's back on her knee a bit. I'd pegged her at 40,000, but we'd gone off her because Tim didn't want to go in on her. And so I was sitting there when she went through the ring, and there wasn't a bid. I stuck my hand up at 6 and said, I'll take a shot, and I got her. And I was sort of shocked, and I own her all myself now, so it's worked out well.
It wouldn't take 6 for her now.
No, she's pretty nice filly. I'm really high on her.
Okay, training with her was Clear Idea, an American Ideal filly, 30,000 out of the Goshen sale.
Yeah, they flew down, me and Greg McNair and Dave Maneri down to the sale, Mark Horner, because it was the first year and they wanted some Canadian buyers there. And I wasn't particularly looking for anything, but we got there and there was 2 American Ideal fillies I really fell in love with, and I bought them both. And she's a pretty nice filly. She got a little steppy down the lane today, but that's just overpaced herself a bit.
And Wager on Me, a Bettor's Delight filly, 12,000 out of Harrisburg.
Excuse me. She's a nice filly. Glenn Bechtel purchased her because she's a sister to Thong. I don't know if you remember her. Nice filly. And for a broodmare prospect, and I was fortunate enough that he sent her to me. She's been really come along a lot lately, and really pleased with her.
Third set, we'll start about Ask for Me, that you were on, a Mr. Big filly, 11,000 out of the Standardbred Canada sale.
She's really surprised me. Like I went to the sale, and I wasn't looking for Mr. Big. I'm not a Mr. Big fan. She caught my eye, and I thought she was the best looking filly in the sale. And like, we buy cheaper horses, and usually we buy better bred ones, but she had a couple in their dam that were pretty good, and I liked the way she looked and ended up buying her, and she's impressed me so far.
We'll just stop for just a moment, touch on the idea of not spending a lot of money and focusing on fillies. Like, where does that come from? And I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just everybody's got their own way of doing things.
Well, it's just my budget. It's what, like we bought Bullet Point for $1,500. She made close to $700,000. We bought Kim's All Day for $1,500, and she was the top OSS filly that year. And it's just, that's the budget I have to spend. And, I've been fortunate enough the last couple of years. I've got more owners in the barn to share buying horses with, and we have bumped it up some from where we used to.
But it's a strategy that works for you, so stay with it.
Yeah, it's a strategy that works for me, and I look for value, and, you look at how many $200,000 horses make their money back, and I find that, what works for me, it doesn't work for everybody else, so, helps.
Now, we have a Royal Hanover. This is a Some Beach Somewhere filly, 40,000 at Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Stepped out a little bit here.
Yeah, she's a nice filly. She's going to be one of the ones that comes on a little stronger at the end of the year. She's a little smaller than the rest. Tim Klemenzik and Andy Klemenzik and Mr. Klemenzik own 2/3 of her. I own a third of her, and she's really, she's just sort of, learning to go faster and faster every time we go with her.
Finding herself?
She's finding herself, yeah. She's a little smaller than the rest, and we knew it when we bought her, but I loved her in the field at Hanover, and she was my favorite, and Tim wasn't that high on her, but we ended up buying her anyways.
Sounds like Tim doesn't like anything. He's with you anyway.
No, he liked a couple. They just went over our price range.
And the third one in the set was Emotions, a rock and roll heaven filly, 10,000 at Lexington.
Yeah, I hadn't excuse me. I hadn't looked at her all that much, and looked at her once. And Randy Zock came to me, and his partner of mine said that he really liked the filly. I went back, looked at her, and again, and I liked her, bought her, and she's turned out to be a nice filly. She goes very well, and she went 25 today, last quarter in 32 or 33, and just sitting on her. So.
Okay, well, you got lots to keep you busy in the weeks ahead. Thanks for your thoughts, and good luck.
Thank you very much, Harold.
Harold Howe with Blake MacIntosh, 2-year-olds in training.